here.
So, we set off for the royal capital, and the decisive battle of our lives. Oh. It's the same as what they said yesterday. Regardless, we've done all we can here. Let's depart with our heads held high. Tilled about arriving by sky-style teleportation magic. All it takes is a day to get there from here. We'll have them city folk shaking in their boots. Let's meet at Mana once we've polished our off breakfast. La la la.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
100% is.
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it. Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
Nod.
Come on!
Damn it.
You would pursue peril.
Of course, for the capital, our final confrontation with Luis. Is everyone prepared?
Great.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
It's His Royal Highness the Prince! We've been waiting for you! Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson!
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's.
Gwyn.
After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with the saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
I mean, you guys did just fly in here as well.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
In a grand entrance, I mean.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
I mean, we've still got tomorrow, right?
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived.
Wow, and Lady Juna as well.
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
Oh, it's quiet.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
Nod.
It's finally happening.
Again.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill.
Indeed.
Oh. Any less and Luis will cut us down.
Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
Turns into Fable 3, where...
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful, knowing how far we've come.
Fable 3. You become king halfway through the game, and then the other half is dealing with kingly stuff. We're only halfway through the game, guys!
Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
This is just the beginning. We've still got a long road ahead.
True enough. We haven't even won against Luis yet. And even when we do, that won't be the end of it.
See, the game's telling us.
But
Please rank us up, though.
If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
I could sense Gallica's strong determination and resolve.
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's weird. In my head, for some reason, I was like, okay, so what if we've always been the prince and Gallica's always been the, air quotes, us in this scenario? It's weird it sounds. And the prince's mirror isn't really a thing. I don't know. Lots of weird stuff can happen.
It's been a while.
Oh. Feels like it's ages since we were last here.
So?
Best place to get prepared for tomorrow is by getting some rest.
That man.
Regardless of our aims, seems Luis has his eye on you for some time. No doubt he's been anticipating this showdown in the royal capital. Well, if he asks for a fight of us, a fight he shall have. We stand proud against him.
I got you.
Want to settle it one-on-one, eh? Of course he does. When all you care about is power, everything has to be a duel. Speaking as his old right-hand man, I can tell you the man's strong, terrifyingly strong, can't afford to get careless. Oh, we can still run around.
Now then.
Thanks to Rella, we've won quite a sudden ground well of public support. But Luis's support numbers many still. The only way to get more support is to fight Luis and lay him down.
Hold there.
You know.
Well, the coach didn't say they're cheering for you. You've beaten a lot of bad guys already, haven't you? I'm sure you'll win. It's a shame we can't give her the rest of the pictures.
At last.
Standing here takes me back to the royal funeral, but today we are more powerful than we were then. It's time we'll defeat Luis and avenge Guris. No. All who have gone too soon.
It's coming up.
It's finally time. I'm almost impressed that Luis could challenge us to a fair fight, unlike those church bastards who keep everything in the shadows. We can't let Luis get anywhere near the throne. We charge in with our best foot forward, for us and for Rella, who trusted us to do just that.
Make yourself at home.
Tomorrow's battle will be historic, won't it? I've readied your bed so that you can rest well. Thanks.
It's time.
But then...
There used to be so many candidates for the tournament, but now there's only a conspicuous few who remain. Luis may be a strong opponent, but there are so many people who support us. Let's give this battle the best we've got and live up to their expectations. I shouldn't go out right now. Simple but clean, has an aroma that reminds me of a clear sunny day. Maybe it's time to call it a night.
Good night.
Good night.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gamble. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Forden did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Until I see them two in a room together, that's not a flashback that could have been manipulated. That's when I believe that they
Good
are
morning. Did you sleep well?
this
Ready
two
to
different
face the
people.
day?
Same as any other day.
Same as any other day, I suppose.
No nerves, even. Huh. Nothing ever seems to faze you. It's quite admirable.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Let's head there.
Lewis awaits us at the Grand Cathedral. I should go there.
Talk.
Make sure you have everything you need.
Sublime.
What's this?
I can't think of anything in particular we need.
This is all right.
Prince coming out of the honeybee. What led to this occasion? We don't often see your kind risking that. You'd get my vote. I haven't heard any dirty rumors about you neither. Lewis's role is to be this country's executioner. Now that's true judgment. Unlike me, I just do as the church tells me to, and I've only killed good people. Every tribe detests me, including my own. Suppose I'll face my own punishment one day.
What to do?
Blimey, so can't believe it. Anyway, if you don't stop Luis, there's going to be riots. I can feel it. The abnormal fervor in the city, call it soldier's intuition. Who's that stupid kid? Can the elder really beat Luis? Like, really? Mum's always crying that Luis is scary. That means there's bad people in any tribe, right? Even the Clamiers. So if you beat Luis, it's okay if you become king, even if you're elder. The elder don't seem too bad. Stupid kid. Hey, no offense or nothing, but Luis is gonna kill you, ain't he? Why risk your life for a country like this? Everything's pointless. You know it's all for nothing.
If I may.
Oh,
Her and this message are just deeply rooted. Maybe. Or maybe they just couldn't be asked to take them down.
There's no telling what.
I like how we made a big show of showing up yesterday. Yet today we're just going to casually walk up.
Closure, oh, closure.
Your Highness, I don't want to see any more bloodshed there. I'm begging you to help, I truly am. Excuse me. Yeah, no, sure, let's go for it.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Anytime now. Anytime.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Luis.
What's up?
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general.
Almost.
Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Tuna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
The intellect to resolve everything.
Many would dismiss the idea, but but resorting to force is never the answer. Well,
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say.
Of course Stroll would talk.
Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this! Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter.
Oh, feeling you need to counter all this.
I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
Extreme peril!
Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this.
Oh, only level 60.
Won't hold back.
You better be sure.
Okay, I need to be smart about this. He's probably going to get rid of these, but... where are they?
Take it!
Defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
The situation. Let us combine our powers. I shall take my fullest power.
There is no escape from me.
Let justice prevail. I'll destroy you.
I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge.
What is this?
Only a flesh wound.
Okay, not too bad so far.
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status ailment.
Lizard!
A bunch of them.
This'll do.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess.
We have something to remove buffs and debuffs. Oh. I don't want to use that yet.
I shall use this.
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
We settle this here.
Nah. Follow my lead.
Might be risky.
Show them our right.
Can you endure it?
Unlock affinity.
Still stands.
Uh-oh.
I strike to kill!
Child's play. I'm Hulking Bird. Like poetry in motion.
Jeez.
Come. I cut you.
There is no escape from me.
Anyone get on healing duty?
Yep, on it.
Here. That was helpful. Was needed.
That helped us out.
Everyone is counting on me. We have divisions.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
You defy the rule of strength, then
You could
die
take
by
him.
it.
With blade in hand.
Right, get his evasion as low as possible.
Annihilate you! Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Ah, damn it.
I see.
It's fine.
help her get back in the fight.
This should work.
My spirit is
Even my strength will be needed. I shall use this.
Who should I beat down first?
No one. We're just on healing duty. I don't like how
This one. Thanks.
we're just kind of
Trust me.
not doing damage right now.
Can you endure it?
Ifrit down! Someone help her! Too slow! Yuba's down!
Oh, power of heroes!
There is no escape from me.
This'll do.
I rejoin the fray. I'd rather
We settle this here.
Get you charged.
I will annihilate you! Can you
He is
endure it?
targeting our weaknesses, annoyingly. Dodge it.
Come! Accept my challenge!
Sidestepped it!
Wait.
She's doing great! Hulkenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down!
There is no escape from me.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Damn it.
Everyone is counting on me.
Hey, it was still a decent amount of damage.
No use holding back.
Thank you.
Thanks. You better be ready.
Get wrecked! I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. And I need not hold back either.
Crap.
Can you endure it?
Probably not.
I strike to kill!
Yuba's really hurting! Someone help her? Yuba's down!
Come,
Someone help her!
accept my challenge.
I feel so heavy.
Yuba's down! Get her back up!
Okay.
Let's try this.
My spirit
Yuba's
is
down!
I'll hang back.
Help her!
Dark Knight.
We need that to stay.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
The audacity!
Everyone okay?
Not yet.
You've gotta heal up! Cilio's down! Someone get him up and fighting!
This'll do.
I rejoin the
Cilio's
fray.
Defy the rule of strength.
Someone
Is that a
help
better
her!
strategy? I shall use this light.
Can you endure it?
Back to ice? Yeah.
Let's see.
You need training.
Done!
Okay, good.
Bird. Like poetry in motion. Basilio
Dark
got knocked
Knight.
out! Someone help him!
Let's stay calm.
You've got several ailments slowing you down!
Take it.
I'll pay you back
There
double.
is no escape from me.
We have provisions.
Oh, we could be
Help
guarded.
this out.
I will annihilate
Because that would
you!
cover our
I
weakness, but
strike
would
to
he...
kill! I strike to kill!
You got tickled.
He's hurt bad! Let's get him some healing!
Good. Everyone's alive. It's what I need.
The captain's on his last leg!
Oh, awesome souls,
Someone
do your
get him
thing.
healed up!
Don't be scared. Let justice prevail. Here, through them.
Here.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Trust me.
Thanks.
You defy the rule of strength, then
This
die.
That
helped.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Come, accept my challenge.
That's fine. Dodge. Damn it.
I strike to kill.
You got tickled.
Ow. Honestly, this is a lot easier to manage than the phase before.
You've got several ailments slowing you down.
Dark Knight. Shut up!
I'll show you the essence of take it.
Thank you.
I'm obliged.
Thanks. We settle this here.
After you.
There is no escape from me. I will annihilate you.
Trivial.
Ow. Poke.
I strike to kill.
Nice one, Captain.
Trivial.
Hulkenberg, come! You've got several ailments slowing you down.
I'll run you through.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
This should work.
That was helpful.
Let's need it.
That helped us out.
There's no escape from me.
Black Frost!
I'm...
Okay.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Focuses.
Come, accept my challenge.
That attack.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
It's fine. It's fine. Plan still okay.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess.
Watch yourself.
No, these are all there. Interesting. Mayflow Charm.
We have provisions.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
Ah! Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power. One untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However...
Uh-oh.
Magnificent. You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe,
Gwen.
aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster!
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History, as told by the Sanctus Church, is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa! Don't humor him!
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog. Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer.
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the Prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What's happening?
What ails him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
It's a monster! It's a human! It's gone.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, well, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Just turn around and bitch slaps Luis. Sea of Souls. It's been a while. To help anyone in need? Was I too idealistic? Was I too naive to win? Luis called it trickery, and even my very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
The deepest truth.
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose. That's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
Shadow?
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Are you well?
I had a strange dream.
I had a strange dream.
Phew. You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
Well, it looks like we didn't do any damage.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
How could you deceive us? I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something! Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too. I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
Oh! It's higher than I thought. Gwyn's support has begun drastically declining in number.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Hey, also, see, it's easy if we could spin it in as like, hey, we've got this kaiju form we can fall back to if you need power, so, you know. Wouldn't it be even better reason to have him as king?
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
Gwyn.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely
Oh, hey!
Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend.
Gwyn.
You can't tell me the fight's over.
I didn't realize he was there.
Why?
How did this happen? Anyway, with no time to waste, let's set course to the ancient Elden Sanctum. Don't lose hope, Gwyn.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the Gauntlet Runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance,